Fishermen who rely on the Tontonyane Dam near Mahikeng say fish mortality at the dam is affecting their livelihoods. Scores of fish have mysteriously died. The Northwest Department of Economic Development, Environment and Conservation has banned fishing until investigations into the problem conclude. Our reporter Refiloe Seboko is tracking this development, and you're standing by to tell us about the consequences for those who rely, Refiloe, on the dam for sustenance.
Well, definitely to most fishermen, in fact, community members of Tontonyane village here near Mahikeng do rely on this dam for survival. They do say that the incident that happened here is going to affect their livelihood because this is where they work. But we also saw the department urging community members together with fishermen to stop, or rather against the consumption of these fishes here and also fishing in this dam. But allow me to welcome a spokesperson of the department, Jerry Matebesi, to tell us more about Mr. Matebesi. Thank you so much and welcome to Newzroom Afrika. As the department, the response to what happened here in Tontonyane.
Well, as the Department of Economic Development, Environment, Conservation and Tourism in the province, we were equally shocked to learn that so many fish has died here at the Tontonyane Dam. And what we did yesterday is that we dispatched a team of specialists to come and examine the environment to check as to what might have led to this type of catastrophe that we are seeing here at this dam.
As we are engaging with community members, most fishermen are saying that this is not the first time this happens, but they are just shocked as well to see just how many fish have died here.
Yes, but preliminary investigations indicate that this is actually not for the first time this is happening. It has happened elsewhere here around Mahikeng at the Tontonyane Dam. And one of the information that we have picked up is that sometimes when the water is too cold, it sometimes leads to a situation like this one. But for now, we don't want to speculate. We don't want to speak in assumptions. We will wait for a proper scientific investigation to be conducted, and from there on we will inform our communities as well as those who are using fishing for their livelihood, so that they can know as to whether the problem is the water or there is something, water is contaminated or something.
But in terms of that, because already there is an issue of a possibility of water contamination. Yeah,
that is why I'm saying let us not speculate. Let us wait for the results to come back, and then from there on we will communicate. All stakeholders will be taken on board. Local municipality will be informed. The traditional leadership, which is responsible for this village, they will also be informed as to what has caused the mortality of fish in this area.
How does the department, safeguard and ensure preservation of Tontonyane Dam? You also made mention of Tontonyane Dam. How do you safeguard these dams?
Well, the department relies on legislations and regulations that are there that ensure that the environment must be conserved and be protected at all time. We also have got regulations that are used to ensure that dams are protected and so on. You know that it's illegal for people to dump waste into dams and so on and so forth. So we do have a component that is responsible for the environment and conservation at the department.
When we look at this dam being where most people come, fishermen come here because of the making a living, but now there's that department urging them not to come here. Your message to the department, and also in terms of the timeline, do we at least have an idea of when the investigations will be concluded so that you can communicate?
Well, I believe that it will be reckless of the department not to stop fishermen from fishing because we don't know what caused the death of so many fish around here. So we have to be cautious as a department instead of not disseminating information to that effect, where you'd find that our people will continue fishing, consuming fish, or not knowing exactly what caused so much mortality of fish. So we want to be on the side of caution as a department. We are saying to our people, once the results are out, we will come back to you and communicate.
Thank you so much for your time. Jerry Matebesi, he is the spokesperson of the Department of Economic Development, Environment, Conservation and Tourism in the Northwest Province, but also saying that their investigations are still underway to get what really caused this fish mortality here, urging community members to not come and fish here. Though we did see some who are saying that, we spoke to some a little bit earlier, who are saying that it's a bit of an inconvenience to their livelihoods, because the fish that they get here, they sell them and they're able to make money to be able to afford some day-to-day or month-to-month basics.
Refiloe Seboko, thank you very much for that report.